Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to stage 9. I got it right. Stage 9 of building the Ecto-1 from Hero Collector. It's the Ghostbusters car. You know that you've been watching previous stages, no doubt. So this is stage 9, the penultimate of this pack. And this is the short issue, I think. So I'm going to go and have a look through the magazine once we've done the build. This is what we've got. It's the carburetor and the air filter, apparently. There's the big air filter thing that sits on top of the engine and looks huge. First of all, we've got to fit the fast idle cam. I have no idea. It looks like it uses that bit and that bit. The scale is very strange in the little picture-in-picture that I put up there. It's huge. A BP screw, of which I now have 2, so one of those will be spare. Going to end up with lots and lots of spare screws at the end of the build. A screwdriver. I also will need an EP screw, so let's get one of those out as well. I'll put that over there so I know that that's separate. Need a GP screw, so let's put that over there as well. Does that already come out? That did. There we go. So 3 different types of screws for just attaching a few parts together. So this is, first of all, that is going in there that way up. It'll only have to go that way up because you've got a locating peg and a screw hole. So that's going to go together thusly with one of these screws. If I can get it in the right place. Sure it will. That's there, and that's going in there. So the screw is going through one hole, the other hole has that locating in place on there. I say the fast idle cam, apparently. I don't know. I assume when it's idling quickly, this cam will come into play. There we go, that's that located in place there. Next up is a part that looks suspiciously like that, going in there. Again, keyed in place with a little notch and a little gap on there. So that goes on there that way round with the next screw in line. Through there. It lines up before you tighten it down too much. And then all of this will attach with that into there on that side using the final screw that I've arranged. There, into there. Oh, no, get it right. These screws have a tendency to not want to sit on the end of the screwdriver. They're a good fit when they're there, but they just sort of pop off. So that is that in place on there. That's all looking good so far. We do need to then affix the fuel inlet and choke cap using another GP screw and then another GP screw. So let's get 2 GP screws out. It will be these bits over here by the looks of it. That one, with that bit going off that side. Okay, it's in there. It's got a peg and a screw. There. Like that, making sure that it locates before tightening down, obviously, as ever. And then the other bit, as I thought, with the spike coming out that side again, a locating notch and single screw to hold it in place. If you can get it right. See, it's slipping around again. It's not me, it's the screw. Obviously, it's not me. I'm doing it all perfectly well. It's the screws that just doesn't like me for some reason. There we go. So that goes on there, creating a nice mechanical something. I don't know what it is. And that is then fitting onto the entire engine arrangement in a particular way around. That way up, like that on there. works. It fits on a thing, and it makes it look like an even bigger engine than it is already. No screw to hold that in place, but we do need the hose pipe. Connects up to the outside of here. Get it lined up just right. Come on. You know you want to. That goes on there. Just like that. And that other end of that, it goes onto there. I don't know what passes through there, if it's gas or fluid. Probably going to be some sort of fluid, isn't it? It normally is with cars. Get that on there. There we go. Connecting up. Just like that. So there we have a hose. Next up, we are building the big bit. The big carburetor and fuel pipe was that. This is the air filter. So we have this, which has this on the side of it. Doesn't matter which way round because it's not important. That's going to go on there like that, and would be held in place with an EP screw. Running out of screws, so you know we must be getting close to the end of the build, or you know, this bit of the build. That on there. I don't know if the bit on the side is the intake or the outtake. I think it probably is the out. Doesn't it come in through the entire, you know, outside of it or something? I don't know how these things work. That goes on there like that. Okay, then we need the rest of the engine. That bit goes on there, obviously that way round, like that. Okay, then this bit goes on the top with that around that way. You've got a little keyed piece there that notch goes into. Don't know how. Let me take it off there and see. Yeah, that sets into there just like that. So we'll do that first and then pop that on there. Probably the easiest way. Then that goes on the top again, as has to be keyed in the right way round. In two places. There's a notch on the outside there, goes to there, and then the inside bit obviously needs to go over there. Except it doesn't go over there because that's before down. I don't know. I got it the wrong way up. Maybe. Oh, it's got to be that way up, isn't it? Let me take it back off again and see how that's going to work. That goes just like that. Okay. Got to go just like that. That's got to go just like that. Where's that? There and there. So that's got to be a bit like that. I felt that and heard that. Seemed to be a thing. And a DP screw will hold that in place on there. Let's get one of those out. Two of those out indeed, and put one back when I've got a spare finger. It's all the way down there. All the way through. Tighten it down until you feel it tightening, and then make sure everything is in where it should be. Got some movement on there, but that's the whole thing just moving a little bit. That's okay. Tighten that down there, and that is then pointing off to one side a little bit, just like what it is in the picture, I think. And this little bit just goes in the top like that. The nut that would hold it all together on the real thing. Down a little bit more. There we go. And there we have that part of the build complete. It's massive. It's huge. It's ungainly, and I haven't glued that in place yet. I'll do that very shortly, because that will just keep popping out if I don't. So yes, there's that. I shall move the screws back out of the way, and as promised, this issue, I will go and have a look at the magazine itself. So let's move that out the way over there, that over the way out there. That's what you've already just seen me do. That's what I'm going to be doing next. The generator and oil filter bits to fit onto there. A few more stages, a little bit more complicated than this one, but not by much. But then, what you will come along for this issue, looking at the articles inside here. Annie Potts, obviously played, I want to say Janice? Yeah, Janie. I was close. Yeah, Ghostbusters. What do you want? Yeah, that's cool. Lots of behind the scenes pictures, info, and quotes and things, as well as pictures from the movie. There we go. A cameo in the more recent remake, not the what do they call it? No, they just call it Ghostbusters Answer the Call. There we go. Not the new one, the Afterlife, that isn't actually out yet. Optical illusions. It was all filmed on 70mm, obviously, because that's how they film things. It's actually doing optical effects rather than digital effects, obviously. But cool. Draw against the blue or black or blue screen. Create a clear outline. It's like green screen, but blue screen. Then I think they decided green was better with people in shot because of the flesh tones and things like that. So yeah, information about that. Ecto-101, The Second City, improv comedy troupe, played an important role in developing the comic skills of several key Ghostbusters cast members. Cool, they had like training in improv. Next time, issue 5, continuing the car, obviously. The articles about pyrotechnics and about Joe Medjuk, Ghostbusters associate producer. The parts that will be included next time, yes, all the tubes. That will be fun, connecting all those up and the bit on the front of the. That's like I've done that on the Dodge. I'm aware of how to do a part, probably. Don't know what that is. That's some sort of big framework, but I don't know where it goes. A spring. That's going to be the suspension unit. By the looks of it, see, I'm learning by doing. That's that, and on the back cover, as ever, is the parts that were sent this time. It looks lovely to lay it out in silhouette like that. It's quite cool. So, yes, there we go. That was issue 4. There is one more stage to build in this, stage 10, which I shall be returning to very, very shortly. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you soon. Stay safe. Bye-bye for now.